Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Welcome to another 30 days of episode, I suppose we should start calling it. If this is your first one that you've clicked on, welcome. I like to do 30 days of series testing out a product for my acne, my pigmentation for 30 days, because I feel like that's the perfect amount of time just to see how well my skin gets on with it and just to sort of start seeing results. So the product slash service that I'm going to be doing is Dermatica. If you don't know what Dermatica is, it offers you affordable and personalised prescription based treatments for acne, pigmentation, melasma, rosacea, anti-aging, general skin glow, without the hefty price tag that you would usually get when going to a dermatology consultation. You guys, I absolutely love this brand, the concept, and just the accessibility to absolutely everyone that needs it. The treatment that I personally have been prescribed is azelaic acid 8%, and I know over the next couple months that we will be working towards 15%, and also benzoyl peroxide 2.5%. Now that percentage will stay the same. So starting off with day one, it is Sunday the 10th of April. As you can see, my skin is absolutely breaking out. I have a lot of pigmentation on this side. My chin area is, it's like a breeding ground for acne at this moment in time, or most of the time, to be honest. This is where most of my breakouts happen, and they also do slightly move down onto the neck area as well. And then I have pigmentation here, and in all honesty, my forehead doesn't really get much. Yep, I've just put 2 pumps on my skin. It is Wednesday the 13th of April, and it's been a few days. I've noticed after I've put the treatment on, a couple hours later my skin will have like a slight itch. Nothing bad, like nothing that's like unbearable, just a little itch around my chin area, which I mean personally to me feels like normal, because obviously that's where most of my acne is. It is Sunday the 24th of April. So as usual, I'm just going to do 2 pumps. I know in the last clip I mentioned that my skin was starting to get really itchy, and what I've noticed is that 80% of the time my skin is usually fine after I apply it and there's like no irritation whatsoever. But the moment I start getting a new spot or anything like that, that's when it will start to itch. So I'm just assuming that is normal. In regards to my skin, I've had a few new spots come up, but overall my skin looks pretty good. It is the 1st of May. This is what my skin is currently looking like. I have definitely come out with a lot of blemishes. My skin, I feel like it's going through that process where it helps the blemishes that you have, but then it also brings out new blemishes. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like my skin is just going through the transition of like getting rid of stuff, purging out of you know, gunk. The treatment has been going really well. I have found that it's drying out my skin a little bit, so I have been putting on like a thicker moisturiser. This is what my skin is currently looking like. I feel like the camera is making my blemishes look more red than what they are. So it is Wednesday the 11th of May, so it is the next day. I thought that I would film the outro in natural daylight so you could see properly what my skin looks like. With the treatment, I know, I think it was as early as day 4 I noticed like itching, especially around the chin area where I would get new blemishes. My skin would just itch, but I think by the 2-week mark, I believe, it started to die down and my skin was starting to respond to the product and get used to it, and just, yeah, so the itchiness I believe is normal, and it only lasted, I believe, 2 weeks. And I think the biggest thing that I've noticed is that it sort of accelerated the life cycle of a blemish that I already had, but then it also brought up new blemishes. So as soon as it would sort of get rid of one, it would also bring others up. Here is a close-up of my skin. I have noticed, although there's still like stubborn red marks, I feel like they're definitely gonna take a lot longer. My plan is to do 6 months of this product as well, which I really feel like is going to be beneficial. I generally feel like it's sort of decongested the skin a little bit, so like things are looking more clearer. With the blemishes, usually if I get sort of like these big ones here and it's got a white head, usually they're really painful to touch and things like that, but I haven't really noticed my blemishes being that painful. I feel like after the 30 days, my skin has now gotten used to the product, so now I feel like now is the time that it's going to get to work. But I wanted to put this video out anyway, just to sort of give you the initial 30 days of this new formula that I'm trying. Yeah, if you want to try out Dermatica yourself, I will leave all the links in the description box down below, and also I do have a code as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not been like a massive dramatic difference. My videos don't usually do that. Obviously sometimes with skincare and definitely pigmentation, things do take a lot longer than 30 days. But yeah, give it a thumbs up if you did. If you don't already and you've been loving my videos, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.